Hey guys, it's Coach Mary. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to share with you my daily stretching routine. It is possible to get more flexible. Studies show just 10 or 15 minutes a day, 3 days a week will greatly improve your flexibility and your mobility. Do this first thing in the morning, after a shower, or after your exercise session, or just as a separate session on your own. So let's get to it. If you're interested in learning more about off-ice stretching, off-ice training, workouts, check out my free off-ice training guide above. A stretch and off-ice circuit routine is included. Check out my website, coachmaryfigureskating.com. 8-week plans are coming January 2025. So first, we're going to stretch our neck out. This is a static stretch. We're going to hold the position for 15 to 30 seconds. I'm going to make sure I'm standing or sitting tall, and I'm going to look to the left and hold. So I'm going to stretch my neck as far as I can, looking laterally to the side. My shoulders are relaxed, and you're going to hold. You're going to do the same thing, the opposite direction. Breathe, stand tall, keep pushing your range of motion. And then lastly, we're going to flex the neck forward. Try to touch your chin to your chest. If you're already doing that, get lower on your chest. Remember, your shoulder blades are pulled back and hold. Next, let's stretch out the shoulders and the chest. I'm going to stand tall. I'm going to interlock so my palms are facing upwards. And I'm going to pull my shoulders away from my head. So my elbows are straight, I'm standing tall. And to get deeper in this stretch, I'm going to move my hands up and keep pulling away from my head. So I'm just gazing forward. We're going to hold and breathe for those 15 to 30 seconds. And remember, keep pulling up towards the ceiling to get a deeper stretch. This is really going to help for your posture, especially if you're looking at a computer, you tend to hunch forwards or crouch forwards, you tend to break at the waist. This is a great, simple stretch. Next, we're going to do a seated lean back. So where you're going to sit down, legs are going to be forward, toes pointed up to the ceiling. My fingers are going to face away from my head. So my hands are about 12 inches, 1 foot behind me to start. So I'm going to start leaning back and just inch my fingers away. My palm is flat against the ground. So this should also pull your shoulders back and help with your posture. Breathe in and exhale to get a little deeper into each stretch. Elbows are straight. Now to stretch out the triceps in the back. Grab the opposite elbow, bring it by your head. My hand is going to touch my shoulder blade. Stand tall, slight pull and hold. So you should really feel a stretch right along here. Breathe in. Exhale, pull to stretch deeper. Try to inch your fingers down your shoulder blade. And remember, you're going to also repeat this on the other side. So adduct, bring it together, pull your elbow, inch down. To get a deeper stretch here and involve the side, pull your spine up, get your ear closer to the ground. Now we're going to slightly bend the elbow. We're going to grab just above the elbow and pull your arm towards your chest. You should feel a nice stretch right around this area. So that's your mid-back, your rhomboids, and hold. Sit or stand tall. Remember to keep breathing. Now to stretch the back, we're going to interlock our fingers, palms face the ceiling, biceps by the ears, elbows straight, and pull up. As you pull up, you're also going to slightly press backwards to feel a nice stretch in your lats. Breathe in, breathe out, and push deeper into the stretch. To get a deeper stretch and also get a double whammy, stretch out the sides, you can also add a side bend. So remember, we're leaning with the waist and our feet are shoulder width apart. And keep reaching with your side. Feel the stretch in your obliques. Now for our spinal twist stretch. This is great for our lower backs and our sides. So feet are forward. I'm going to bend one knee, bring it just to the outside of the other knee. My elbow is going to press on the outside of the bent knee. And now the arm that is free is going to be about a foot behind me. So we're going to push your elbow into that knee and keep turning back. So you should feel a really nice stretch in your side and your lower back. Breathe in and keep pushing deeper. Keep rotating this back. Remember to repeat this on the other side. So toes up, bend your foot outside the knee, elbow rests on the knee, and reach back and twist. Let's keep stretching the lower back. We're going to flex our knees to about 30 to 50 degrees. Knees are going to point to the side. They may or may not touch the floor. And I am going to reach forwards and feel a stretch in my lower back. Remember to keep that neutral spine. So head to my back is in a straight line. And we're going to breathe and hold. Keep pulling the chest forward closer to the ground to get deeper into the stretch. The reason we bend the knees is to make sure the lower back is stretched and for less involvement of the hamstrings. Legs are going to be relaxed. If we tense up, we're going to get more hamstring action and less of a back stretch. So keep the legs relaxed. Now to do a forward lunge and stretch out the hip flexors. Remember, the front knee is over the front foot. Knee never tracks past the toes. I'm going to place my knee on the ground so my foot faces forward, and I am going to push into my stretch. If I don't feel a stretch in my hip flexor here, I'm just going to bring my knee and my foot back, slide it back a little further. So keep pressing the hips forward. Remember, your torso and head is upright, and now you should start feeling a stretch. Breathing, exhale, inch a little deeper. We're going to switch sides. The back leg is straight. I'm going to push my hips down and forward with your hands. Hands could be at the side. Hands could be resting forward here or on the hips. And keep pushing down and forward with the hips. Now we're going to take it down to our back. Our toes are going to point upwards. We're going to pull our thigh to our chest. So both toes still point upwards and hold. Pull your belly button into your spine. Shoulders should contact the ground. Same with your hips. And remember to repeat this with the other side. So keep pulling, pulling, pulling. The leg that's extended also is flat, heel is in contact with the ground. This is a great stretch for the hip extensors, the glutes, and the hamstrings. Since we're already lying down, we're going to turn onto our sides. Place your forearm on the ground. Both feet are forward. Toes point forward. Grab your top leg and bring your foot to your bottom. This is a nice quad stretch. Keep your legs close together. And remember to repeat on the other side. So forearms at a 45-degree angle. Quad close and pull. Now to stretch out the hamstrings and the lower back, toes pointed up to the ceiling, legs are touching the ground, knee is extended, my back is straight, and I'm going to lean forward, keeping a flat back. Try to reach for your shins or your ankles or your toes if you're flexible enough. So as I pull my toes towards me, I'm pulling my chest towards my legs, and I'm keeping that neutral spine. Breathe in, exhale, get in a little deeper. It's tempting to round like this. It's also tempting to bring your knees up. So if you're getting too deep into that stretch, then just place your arms here or grab the outside of your feet. Now to keep stretching out the hamstrings, bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your knee. Same thing, fold forward. Pull your toes towards you, pull your chest towards the ground. Keep breathing. Shoulders are away from the ears. Core is tight. We always repeat on the other side, of course. So you can also grab here. Remember, you should feel a stretch. It should never be painful. Okay, now let's stretch the hips, groin, and the adductors, the inside of our thighs. So we're going to make a V with your legs, far apart enough so our toes are still facing the ceiling and our legs are straight. If we start to bend, then bring your feet in closer. So straddle position. First, turn to the side, same thing, flat back as with the previous stretch. Reach. Legs are extended, flat back, outside of your toes, shin or top of the toes. We're going to hold. We're going to come back to center. You can either stand tall here with your chest and torso, grab the knees, or lean forward to get a deeper stretch. Grab the ankles or toes if you can. So remember, neutral spine, umpire looking just a few feet in front of me. Or grab your ankles. You can fold forward a bit more. Try to get deeper and push your feet farther apart for a deeper stretch. So as you lean forward, you're going to start looking closer to your seat. And remember to repeat on the other side. Now for our butterfly, we're going to bring our feet together for a deeper stretch. Your feet are going to be closer to your seat. To make this easier, bring your feet out. You're going to push your elbows down against your knees, fold forward with a flat back to get a deeper stretch. I love this butterfly position. It's great for your hips. Both heels are on the ground. Bend your front leg. We're going to lean forward until we feel a nice stretch in your calf. If you have a wall, great. You'll push against the wall. If not, you can put your hands on your hips. Brace your core. Just gaze forward. You can push deeper into that stretch. As always, we're repeating on both legs. Hope you guys loved my full body stretching routine. Remember, CoachMaryFigureSkating.com, off-ice training with me. Comment below if this routine helped you out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and save. And see you guys next time. Happy skating!